All right, today we are going over 15.2, which is isosceles and equilateral triangles. So, an isosceles triangle, the definition is when it has two congruent sides. So, if you look at this picture here, notice this leg is marked equal to this leg. The two congruent sides are called legs. The angle where the two legs meet is called the vertex angle. The angles on the bottom are called base angles. And then this is considered the base of the isosceles triangle. Notice that it has line symmetry. If I fold the shape along this line, the two legs will match up. The two angles on the bottom, the base angles, will match up. So the properties are if the legs and the base angles are congruent. An equilateral triangle has three congruent sides. So I can mark all three sides equal to each other. So if you think about symmetry, if I fold this in half, this angle and this angle are equal. But notice we have symmetry going this way too. So this angle and this angle are equal. So all three angles end up being equal and all three sides are equal. So the properties of an equilateral triangle are three congruent sides and angles. So as we look, it says to find the indicated side lengths and angle lengths. Figures are not drawn to scale. So as I look at this picture, I'm shown that these two angles are congruent. So if I was to draw the line of symmetry, it would go down the center like this. So that means this side is going to match up with the other side. So x equals 8. That 10 is just there to confuse you. It's an extra number that we don't need. Notice the sides of a triangle do not add to 180 degrees. The angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. All right, next picture. Notice all of the angles are marked equal. So that means all of the sides should be equal. So if this is 16, this is 16, this is 16. So therefore, x and y are both 16. For this one, notice these two angles are marked equal. So the symmetry is going to go between those two angles through the vertex point, which is now over here. So this is our line of symmetry. So it's this side will match with this side. So I can say the 2x minus 1 equals x plus 7. So to solve for x, we have to get x on the same side, so minus x from both sides. So 2x minus x is x, minus 1 equals 7. Add the 1, x equals 8. But notice it's not asking for x, it's asking for the length of AC. So AC is x plus 7, so it'll be 8 plus 7, which is 15. So the length of AC is 15. For number 4, the two sides that are marked equal are AC and BC. So the line of symmetry is going to go between those two congruent sides. So if this angle is 46, then this angle is 46 because of that symmetry. This angle is the one I don't know. We'll call it x. Now, if you recall yesterday, we said the angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. So x plus 46 plus 46 equals 180 degrees. We can combine like terms, so 46 plus 46, that makes 92. And then subtract the 92 over. 180 minus 92 is 88. And notice x is 88, so angle C is 88. For number 5, notice all of the angles or all of the sides are marked equal. So therefore, all of the angles will be marked equal. So I can call each of these angles x. So these three angles should be adding up to 180 degrees. So x plus x plus x is 3x, should add up to equal 180 degrees. If I divide by 3, I'm going to get x equals 60. So the measure of angle B is 60. For number 6, notice the 10 and the 10. These two sides are equal. So the line of symmetry is going to go through that vertex angle. So notice these two angles are equal, but I don't know what either one is. So I'm going to call each of those x. So these three angles in a triangle add to 180. So x plus 72 should add up to 180. So x plus x is 2x plus 72 equals 180. Minus the 72. The 72's cancel. I have 2x equals 108. Divide by 2, I get 54. If x is 54, notice that is what angle C is, so C is 54. Number 7, notice all of the sides are 8 centimeters. That means all of the angles will also be equal. So if you recall, we just did a problem like this. We have 3 angles that add up to 180 that are equal, so 180 divided by 3 is 60. For 8, notice these two sides are marked equal, so the line of symmetry is going to go between those two equal sides. So notice this angle Q will fold over and match up with angle P. So P is 3x plus 3 as well. These three angles will add up to 180 degrees. So 5x plus 3x plus 3x makes 11x. And then 3 plus 3 minus 2 makes 4. And then that equals 180. Subtract the 4. I get 11x equals 176. Divide by 11, I'm going to get 16. Now I am looking for angle P. Angle P is equal to 3 times the x value is 16 plus 3. So 3 times 16 is 48, plus 3 is 51. So angle P is 51 degrees. For number 9, these two sides are marked equal, so the line of symmetry goes down the middle like this. So notice this angle 52 is going to fold over and match with angle Y. So Y is 52. To solve for x, though, I have to add the angles to 180. So the 14x plus 6 plus 52 plus 52 equals 180. So the 52 plus 52 plus the 6 makes 110. Subtract the 110 from both sides. I get 14x equals 70. Divide by 14, I get x equals 5. And that's what it's asking for.